If you're living anywhere around United States of America, Peter Obi say he's got a message for you. Listen to him.
I'm Mr. Peter Obi. I'm a guest speaker on the role of Nigerian diaspora in development and growth of Nigeria at events being organized by Nigerian diaspora at Dallas, Texas on the 31st of August 2022, at Charlotte on August 31st, 2022, at Washington on the 1st of September 2022, at Atlanta September the 2nd, 2022, at New York on September the 3rd, 2022. I look forward to meeting all of you there, and may God bless all of you.
Now, what is left of you is to make yourself available, be obedient and useful, and don't forget to subscribe on this channel. This is BVI Channel 1. You're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you the raw, naked truth. Let us take our time to highlight on the speeches delivered by APC presidential candidate through its vice presidential candidate that came to represent Tinubu in the name of Shettima. Then also the PDP presidential candidate in the person of Atiku. Why it is important is that I've published a video on the speech of Peter Obi that wowed everybody to the point that even his opponent gave him standing ovation. Now let us now highlight on the speech and the high point of what they said, and as well the reaction of Nigerian people. Let us begin with the APC. Don't forget, Lagos State is where the conference of Nigerian Bar Association happened. But the city boy of Lagos, the Jagaban of Lagos, was missing. But rather, he sent his vice presidential candidate to represent him. Well, he did well enough. We are no longer talking about his quote. We are not talking about what he said. And I bet to agree with him on one portion where he said that the problem of this country is leadership.
The world is changing, and the trajectory of global growth is facing Africa, and Nigeria will make or mar that transition. And as Chinua Achebe said, the problem of Nigeria is purely and essentially that of leadership. Once we get the leadership question right, everything will fall into place. As I said earlier, the world is watching at us. And the ultimate measure of a man, as Martin Luther King said, is not why he stands at times of comfort and convenience, but why he stands at times of challenges and difficulties. I urge my learned colleagues here, my learned friends here, to be rational, to be calm. You should have the boldness and the courage to make informed decisions, not emotional decisions. Here we are, on the threshold of making history. In the United Kingdom, Rishi Sunak, a young man of Indian descent, is about to become the Prime Minister of Britain. I urge you all to align yourself with the aspirations of the APC candidate. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I urge you, I beseech you, I call on you to use your rational sense of judgment. Make informed judgment on who you are going to vote for in the next dispensation. It's absolutely essential that you vote for competence, for capacity, for a leader who can lead us to the promised land. It's absolutely essential. Yes. I assure you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the man to beat. Thank you so much, and may God bless us.
Good. The question Nigerians are asking Tinubu and the rest of APC, are you not part of the leadership problem Nigerian people have been suffering? The answer to that question brings you to the point where we are and why we are obedient. Now, he also said and admonished Nigerians to do the right thing. But he made a very big blunder and he got the response from the Nigerian people.
I call on you to use your rational sense of judgment. Make informed judgment on who you are going to vote for in the next dispensation. It's absolutely essential.
You heard him. How can you say or tell Nigerians to vote back APC? The same problem you are saying they should avoid. And you got that response from the attending delegates to that conference. It is the voice of the Nigerian people. They have rejected APC. Now let us flip over to PDP. Atiku. Atiku said something that have been speaking over the years, talking about restructuring of this country as the only remedy to the too many problems of this country.
Nigeria has never found itself in such a very, very critical joint in our history. Today we have had all the negative indices as far as our country. Today we are more disunited as a nation. We have never experienced this level of poverty. We have never experienced this state of insecurity. We have never experienced this level of unemployment. We have recognized all these negative developments in our history to make sure that we don't get it wrong at this point in time. Otherwise, if we get it wrong at this point in time, I don't know when we will ever get it right. I stated that there are 5 key areas that any leadership, forget about party, any leadership, whichever from political party, must confront these 5 issues. And I enumerated them. I said the unity of our country is very, very fundamental. And how do we achieve the unity of our country? Is by making sure that we give every part of this country a sense of belonging. And somebody asked me, how do you give every part of this country a sense of belonging? Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have had an experience. And it is that experience that I said must be brought back. Yes, must be brought back. I am a product of devolved powers then. And I know what the regional governments achieved with those powers. So that's why I advocated for restructuring or development of powers to the states and the local governments. More resources, more powers to the states and also the local government. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to address you briefly at this annual conferences. I wish you every success in your deliberations. Thank you. God bless.
Wonderful. But yet, the same Atiku committed another blunder. The blunder of saying or advising Nigerians to vote back PDP. How can we make the same mistake? The problem of these men is that they forgot we have their track record. They forgot that Nigerian people have woken up to the reality of the fact that both PDP and APC are our biggest problem. And don't forget that both APC and PDP candidates were part of the machineries that brought in the failure we have today in the name of government under Bugari.
Today, Nigeria is challenged, economically challenged, physically challenged, security challenged. Who do we turn to?
APC! APC! Change! God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you. We will change Jonathan, don't worry. Seize the man who is going to change Jonathan here.
So, Nigerians will do the needful by correcting that mistake. And that is why they are obedient. Now you have gotten the message. Help me share it. Let more Nigerians become obedient and useful to this cause, because your life depends on it. Either as a Biafran, or as a Oduduwa, or as Arewa, it doesn't matter where you come from, whether you are a Christian or Muslim or traditional worshipper. If we make another mistake come 2023 by those who have made themselves available tools in the hands of these recycled politicians, or those that will even say they are not interested in the election, oh my God, they are the bigger problem. But the rest of Nigerians, do not allow yourselves to be sold out by some few elements that are either greedy or arrogantly ignorant. I'm only a voice. I have delivered a message. Help me share it. Let Nigerians be aware of what is at stake. I'm signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Follow us on all our social media platforms and stay connected to this voice. Bye-bye.